And of course you had absolutely no idea what I was talking about there because I had my microphone muted. Okay, let's start this again, shall we? 75 is the most efficient. Okay, I'm still getting no real joy from Twitch. And I reduced the bitrate down considerably. So I think I might just give up on the Twitch stream and focus on the YouTube. I wanted to really see if I could multi-stream, but it would, or maybe I have a laptop that I could maybe do the streaming on and use the PC just specifically for gaming. Maybe that would help. Don't know. Something to mull over. What was that channeling? Okay, we'll do a little channeling. To get to the next level, I needed to do something like 80 hits. I'm not sure I can be bothered with that. There's only a, what is it, day and a half? So for me tomorrow is Tuesday, but the game won't go live for me until Wednesday morning. I like how that can jump. I just had to dodge out the way. Oh, that's a... Okay, let's go grab that. Well, Twitch is coming online, but it's ever so. It's like 13 minutes into the session and it's like I'm just starting. Where am I going?
It is done.
Amulets. Excuse me.
Hello, shining beauty. All finished, are you?
What am I actually... I'm wearing glass cannon and inner flames. I did have... Yeah, I see. The difference here, it's a GA to permafrost. And I've got inner flames. But I think the intelligence is overriding the differences. 5 to glass cannon. Inner flames is exactly the same. So 6 to permafrost or 5 to glass cannon. But I think the overriding thing here is the intelligence. 30% intelligence as opposed to 20. Let's... I get a little more evade cooldown. 0.7. Let's just run that for a wee while and see what happens. Let's just run that for a wee minute. Yeah, microphone is working. Oh, what's my... Oh, latencies. I like to keep an eye on my latency so I have an idea why I'm going so slow. Last wave. Do a bit of blasting. Jump. Oh, a little slow. Very slow. But this floor always, for me, tends to be a little slow. Rumble went down quick enough. Yeah, this Twitch feed is way poorer than the YouTube. So it makes me a little upset. How on earth are some people supposed to watch me on Twitch if they can't, if my stream is no good? Spider from Mars. Peter Bully. I'm full of irrelevant information. Maybe some people have never heard of Peter Bully. I will be showing my age. No, go that way, come back this way. What is that? Oh, I think that was an artillery. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, I get this spiders. I hate spiders, by the way. Ugh, horrible things. I could never imagine meeting a spider that was the same size as me. That would be absolute ugh. Not a happy scenario, that. Doesn't want to jump. Probably wanted to jump into the middle of walls or something. That's a little bit quicker. But I think that the other amulet is actually a little nicer. I'll give you a few more runs, see what happens. Wow, that Twitch stream is way behind. Maybe it just needed to buffer a hell of a lot more. Maybe I need to reduce the bits per second again. It's a nice explosion. If we get to the boss, it'll help. Yeah, I think the amulet with the hell is actually overall a little bit better. I am a bit slower. And my latency is fine. Just when I said that it went stupid. So Twitch is actually up and running, but it's roughly about 5 minutes behind. And it seems to be buffering quite substantially. I'll change the bitrate down a little bit lower for tomorrow's stream. See if it's a little bit better. But that does mean the quality of the stream is not such a... Oh wow, that's quick. That's... Well, I'll have to be careful making sure I have enough monsters to kill. So it worries me a little bit when I leave too many stragglers behind, that I need to come back and just get that one to be able to progress to the boss. Generally, I think, no, not generally, I am slow using this amulet. So the extra rank into permafrost doesn't offset the 10% loss in intelligence. That's what I would say. So I'm going to change it back again. Where was it? There. Intel glass cannon inner flame. Intel permafrost inner flame. It's a G a permafrost, but it's a 10% loss in intelligence. So if I take a look at my skill tree, glass cannon 120% increased damage. Permafrost is 18 while a frost skill is on your action bar. And we have this. So, and then inner flames 42% while healthy. Pardon me. Yeah. I think that's better. Poor network connection. Okay. So I guess tomorrow I need to reduce the stream for Twitch again, see if I, and then test the settings and see if it works. Because I really do want to try and see if I can stream the, oh, the wrong bloody way. Focus. Giant steps to catch up. Yeah, this amulet is better. Should I be practicing with the Hydra? Maybe, but I'll have enough tomorrow. Starting on Wednesday for me. It'll be Wednesday morning I'll be starting. I've decided to run the Hydra Sork as the end game. Because I think I should be able to do a teleport version. Go on, get across there. And if I can do a teleport version, because now every time the Hydra spawns, it attacks, it doesn't wait. So I think this is why a teleport Sork might actually, a teleport Hydra actually might work. Because I do like teleports. It does get me around a lot quicker than pretty much anything else. Maybe the evade Spiritborn would also be, but that has got, it can't do 75 pits. Single bosses are not so hot. Don't know. I think it'll be, my first will be the Hydra Sork. I'll need to get a leveling build, because I haven't played Sork very much, so I'll be following a build. I think there's Lurkin has got across in Mobalytics has got a build out, and I'm guessing that Mekuna will have a build out soon. I'll follow, I'll take a look at both of these and follow one of them probably. Or maybe a mix and match. But for the first 60 levels, it doesn't really matter too much. Chat levels. Oh, that latency is a bit high. Come on. Die. So yeah, the first 60 levels doesn't matter too much what you're putting on, as long as you've got enough damage to take you through. Anytime you find something a little bit better than you're already wearing, put it on. Almost doesn't matter. Don't bother masterworking anything until at least, let's see, 35, 40. Oh, look at that. Come on. Oh, there they are. It's slow tonight. Anytime you find anything that's useful, a rune or whatever, just equip it. It's gonna help. Don't forget to take your medicine, your potions and your elixirs as soon as you can, because that XP does help. Find some herbs, craft at 10. Don't forget your renown. I would also say this, don't forget your renown. Make sure you've got all your renown done. I've done mine way back when, but if you haven't finished it, finish it, because it gives you 12 skill points, I think. Which obviously helps you at the very beginning of the season. I'll be doing the season quest. It'll be nice and simple. Follow it until about 15 when I need to go do anything that I need to do for the Sork. Then probably about 50 go do strongholds, and that should take us to 60. That's the sort of general strategy that I'm doing. It's always good to have a little bit of a strategy, so you're not always just playing it by ear. But you know, conditions change, so you change with the conditions. But I will be streaming live, all the way from character creation till I reach 60 or lunchtime, whichever comes first. Yeah, I think this amulet is better. Overall, more happy with it. Seems to have a more consistent damage output. Come on, where's the boss? There we go. A drink, excuse me. A nice IPA. Yum yum. Oh my god, oh, I've got the title wrong again. Thank you, WM. I appreciate that. It's not the first time. And it probably won't be the last either. Right, I think that Season 9, in my opinion, is going to be fun. Looking forward to trying out a Hydrosorc. Trying to make it blink all over the place. But I think it's going to be fun. The dungeon escalations looks good to me. And what they're saying about the dungeon escalation is that in the higher escalations it's going to be E4 plus, or the equivalent of. And I think it's going to be a little easier to get your Paragon points. Not your Paragon points, your Glyph points I should say. Because they've reduced the health of the monsters, which means that you should be able to push the pits a little bit higher than we have this season. But again, there's a lot of ifs and hearsays, and we don't know for sure. Not until we start. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. I like some of the heraldic powers. Bye bye. And I think some of the interactions are going to be interesting to see how it all figures out. I tell you what. There. Sorted. Diablo 4 instead of Diablo 6. Okay. It won't be the last time I'll make that mistake. Oh, high latency is too high to get a good speed. Let's see what we can do anyway. Fastest I run this is 1 minute flat, but my latency was a hell of a lot better. You can check that video out on my YouTube channel. But my latency was a hell of a lot better than this. this is right now. Latency makes a big difference to your pit clears. Come on. Move it. For the Sork, anything above 100 and the teleport doesn't really work fantastically well. Come on, there we go. To perma evade, you really need below 100. That's a sort of break point. Three runs and then I have to go do some dungeons. Is there a boss anywhere? No. Bosses give you about 28. So it's quite an efficient way to get some stones. I think for Season 9, the Spiritborn might be one of the strongest builds. And one of the builds it's maybe got the most variety. Because it's a Thorns build. It's not really relying on any particular power. It's the pants and Thorns. So things like Quill Volley is going to be good. But not only Quill Volley, Crushing Hand. How did I miss that? Oh. Crushing Hand might be pretty good. I think that as the season progresses, we'll find that which build actually does perform the better. I am tempted with the Spiritborn, but I think I will still go with the Sork. Because I want to see this, if I can make the Sork and the Hydra work together. Yeah, I think the Gorilla is going to be good. I have a build planner sort of under review. I'm sort of deciding what it is, and it is a Gorilla. But don't forget the Noxious Resonance is the key, because the pants does the Noxious does poison. Let's have a wander down here. There's only a few. Up the other side. But yeah, I think the Spiritborn, will have one of the top builds this season, no doubt. I'd like it if the Evade Spiritborn could start to hit some high numbers. And that would be fun. I think the evade might be good for leveling. Because sometimes the likes the quill volley can be a little resource starved at the beginning. Later, when you're fully decked up, it's usually not a problem. But at the beginning, it can be a little bit of an issue. Cool. Welcome. Obviously, I think Diablo 4 is a fun game. You can play it super casual, or you can be a bit like me and play